From the heart of the 713, it's fun, it's engaging, and it's uniquely Houston. H-Town's hottest new show, Chatting with Chelsea. Here's your host, Chelsea Edwards.
Hey, besties! Thank you for joining me for another Chatting with Chelsea. Guess what? It is Feel Good Friday. Wait, let me do that one more time. It is Feel Good Friday. I got my fitness here. We are taking it all off. The blues, the lack of motivation, and maybe a few pounds. We actually have Reggie C Fitness here. It's a Fitness Friday. He has an online community of hundreds of thousands of women who have found their groove. So we're going to have a lot of fun getting into his step aerobics with a little twist. So you got a few minutes to get your rhythm and your equipment ready. In the meantime, a little Chelsea chat here. Now, I have been on a lifetime of a fitness journey. I've tried it all. I've done HIIT, I've done Pilates, I've done swimming, I've done group aerobics, I've done kickbox. I've even done like the stripper aerobics. You know what I'm talking about? Just a little twirl around the pole. All of those, a good time. But it's really about staying consistent, right? To see results. And I will say I've been the most consistent when I am having fun. One of my best friends I met almost 20 years ago, we used to go to a dance aerobics class. It was hip hop. We used to just have a great time. And we used to stay after, like with our coach, AP, because we couldn't get enough of like dancing like Janet or Destiny's Child and all of that. So that was one way that I stay consistent. And nowadays, you know, I may pop it and my joints talk back to me, but I'm still consistent because I have a good friend who I work out with, my training coach, Danny. We have a great time. She kicks my butt, but we do have a great time. And we laugh a lot and we just work well together. So maybe that's the key to consistency. You know, working out with people you enjoy being around. And who knows a lot about that? Reggie C, maybe? Hey, Reg. Thanks for coming on the show. So good. Yeah, bring it in, Raina. Good to see you. All right. So, I mean, hundreds of thousands of women love your workouts. You do workouts here in Houston, but you also have them online. I mean, what is it about it?
Well, you said it. I just love, number one, I'm an individual who just loves to have fun in general. So I was like, why not combine fun and fitness on a different aspect that comes from my perspective, you know?
Yes.
So I have a great background of loving music, number one. I just love to see the people around me in good spirits, having a good time, and then also becoming the next best version of themselves. So, hey, it was just like the perfect combination.
And you do your own, like, Feel Good Friday thing going on.
Yep. So every Friday, I like to call this the best happy hour in Houston. I created this just so our community would have a place, entity on the weekend or going into the weekend to just have a good time, burn some calories, and just have good energy all around them.
It definitely looks like good energy to me. How did you start Reggie C Fitness?
Well, it was on a whim. I really just had been around somebody, an individual friend of mine, who was training other people, and I saw how he was changing their lives, how he was building their confidence with these individuals, especially with the women. And for me, same route. I just transformed myself first, and then basically back when like Facebook was big, and people saw it, it gained some attention. So then I transformed several other people initially, and after that, it just took off. And then from there, I didn't want it just to be like a burden where it comes to I have to work out, I got to work out. I wanted to be like people feel like, oh, this is a great place to come and I get to work out. And creating that avenue where people not only were working out, becoming the next best version of themselves, but also having fun with it at the same time. So I created several different aspects and assets within our community in our gym to make it where any individual, no matter what your goals were, what your fitness preference was, you would have something, especially being a woman, that you like to do when you came into our gym.
And let's talk about those transformations, because we have seen, like, we see the step aerobics and people having fun, but you also have a lot of women who take it to the next level. They do like bodybuilding and competitions and all that. Like, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, initially, I ain't gonna lie, that's how it started. I got with the transformations.
Okay.
Those are really going viral, you know, several years back. And then the element of the step came in and just picked upon that and added more virality. But for me, my core foundation has always been transforming, especially women, into the next best version of themselves, and just having that individual who believe in you and believe that you are limitless. And I'm that individual because I know just having people around me, especially in my circle, those people when we have those challenges and struggles where you may just need a little, pat on your back and a little push, extra push, so you won't quit on yourself or won't give up or have to restart several times. And I wanted to be that individual for people like our moms, our aunts, our cousins, our sisters, and whoever, when they came into the gym. And I wanted to be just that male perspective that would give them that push, to, like I said, all our queens. That's what we call the Queens
I
Combat.
love it. The queens. And you really found your niche with the queens because a lot of women didn't have a safe space to work out, unbothered, not getting googly eyes or anything like that.
Yeah. That's very true. I think for me, that was another thing where I saw, we came to the guidance of, especially our women that they didn't have in like a community setting compared to when you would go to commercial gyms. So commercial gyms, sometimes you see the guys, they're getting it, they're grunting, they're dropping the weights, and being a woman going especially into the lifting area, stepping out of that cardio zone can be somewhat intimidating. And like you said, it can be distracting too. And you may not be able to focus. So I wanted to create, like you said, a community atmosphere where women can come in and just be themselves and have, like I always say, have a safe space to become the next version of themselves.
Yes. All right. Well, we got a couple of queens here with us today. They're going to share their stories, and then we're going to get to a workout. We're going to throw the wigs off and work out with you. Okay, you guys get here. We'll see you after this commercial break. This Feel Good Friday, we're not just leaving you feeling good, we want you to feel your best. And here to show us how they became the best versions of themselves, we've got Desiree, we've got Veronica, two RC Fitness queens. Okay, so let's start with your fitness journeys. Where did those begin?
Well, for me, I joined the gym back in November of 2019.
Okay.
And I was wanting to, like most women, I struggle off and on with my weight. And I needed a little more motivation and direction and guidance to reach the goals that I wanted to. And so as a result, I started off with a challenge that Reggie had, who's the owner of Reggie C Fitness. And I was able to, over the course of time, lose 70 pounds. But more importantly, it was about me becoming more stronger, both physically and mentally.
Amazing. Okay, and how long was this challenge that you started with?
Well, I started off with a 30-day challenge. And after that, I enrolled in one of his ongoing programs. And then subsequent to that, he had a 90-day challenge, which was in 2020, which was the year of the pandemic. And so in the middle of that, we had a lot of challenges, but he also did classes online and did virtual, which allowed me to continue during a time. Probably had I not did that, I would have gotten even larger.
Okay, Veronica was up to some challenges. Desiree, what about you?
So my goal was a birthday goal, really, was to enter into the 60-day to get back toned. I've always kind of worked out and get back to where I could wear the clothes that I really wanted to wear. And I'm a healthcare provider, nurse practitioner, so I wanted to also be an inspiration to my clients as well. And just like Miss Veronica said, get back to feeling myself and being proud of my body.
Now, you're in healthcare, and I know you all are busy. So how have you been able to maintain a schedule where you've consistently worked out?
So it's all about discipline, and at Reggie C Fitness, they have multiple classes we can attend from 5 a.m. as the earliest class, and then we have 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and 7 p.m. classes. So he has an array of classes that we can attend, personal trainings as well with him. So it's very good to be able to have all those times so that way we can be able to accommodate with our schedules.
You got a lot of options. Okay,
Yes.
and you mentioned that discipline, which some of us struggle with. So what do you tell yourself on those days when you really just are not in the mood to work out?
One of the things that Reggie always consistently does is say consistency. It never gets easy, you get stronger. So as a result of that, you come in and the whole compound has a lot of individuals, women, that are on the same type of journey. You can look to your left and see someone that's doing a little bit worse than you. You look to your right, and you see someone that's doing better than you. And so we all are on this same journey, and we all inspire each other, as well as Reggie doing that for us collectively.
So, what do you
Yes.
say to women who may just be a part of the online community? They may not be able to come to Houston to participate, but you have so many sisters in this community. How do you think they continue to like have that feeling of we're all in this together?
So, like Ms. Veronica said, during the pandemic, I joined the online community as well because we couldn't go to the gym. So, during that time, and even currently now, it's still a community. You're still watching live. You can do the videos online, offline as well. It's so much fun. It's a lot of different classes. Anyone can do it from any age, any health concern.
Okay, so maybe for women who maybe don't want to be around other people for different reasons, maybe they want to build up that confidence first, that might be an option for them.
Correct.
Okay, what else has kept you going? I mean, it looks like y'all have a lot of fun in these classes. Is that another motivator for you?
Oh, yes. The classes are a lot of fun. Reggie motivates us every single day. He gives us speeches. He gives us slogans. We have shirts with slogans on them. He's one of our biggest supporters. So, yes.
Everybody is on their own journey. And so the pace at which you get there, you're driving that. And he provides a form, whether it's online or in-house, to get you on the path that you decide to go on. But the key is consistency over time.
Veronica, I don't want to put all your business on it. I mean, you told me your age earlier. I don't know if you want to share it. But was your age a hindrance? Did you feel like at first to getting fit?
Well, I don't think it was a hindrance, but it did make me wonder if I would fit in, wonder if it was too late. And because of me and my upbringing, it was like it's never too late to start a new day, a new beginning. And so I always, in my mind, wanted to be eligible for Social Security, which is this year. I just didn't want to look like it.
Hey, man, yes, you definitely don't look like it. You were doing the thing, girl. Okay, so final recommendation for any women starting that fitness journey, especially if they, thought like you may have thought, like, I don't see myself 70 pounds from now. What do you say to them?
I just say do one thing at a time to help you to feel like you're the best version of yourself. No one can be the best version of you other than you. So take the time, however small it may be, and gradually build up to what you can do to make that dream come true for you.
Yes. And I'll say do it for yourself. You only get one body, and we only get one chance. So do it for yourself and set goals for yourself. Do your best every day to achieve those goals.
Okay. All right, Desiree, Veronica, I'm going to do it for myself.
That's right.
Coming up after this commercial break, we're going to get into one of Reggie C's viral workouts. So you guys keep it here and be ready to follow along. We are continuing our Feel Good Friday with some fitness. We got Reggie C back to give us one of his viral workouts. All right, so what do we need to get started to start with?
Well, honestly, what we don't need anything to work out here. And again, we'll have Renee here demonstrating, showing that. But what we're using today with our workouts, we have our step aerobics stepper that you can get on any mainstream platform to buy from. And then also, and that's usually between $20 and $50.
Okay.
And then after that, we have our dumbbells, which can range from 2 to maybe 8 pounds, kind of depending on the fitness level. And then also we use our fabric resistance band. And again, all these items can be found on most mainstream sports recreational sites that they have. All these modifications can be made where you don't need anything like the stepper. Sometimes at home people have used cooking pans to step on, reverse it.
All right.
The dumbbells, of course, water bottles, wine bottles, whatever your preference is. The resistance band, people would just sometimes use, like, they would tie a piece of clothing together, something that they can use.
Okay.
That would give them a little resistance and use that too.
So even if you don't have, the $50 or whatever to start with, you got some things at home. You can make it happen. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's make it happen. Let's cue the music and get into this. I'm ready to get sweaty. Y'all ready? Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start with some of the basic movements. I always like to call it the Reggie run, so just the on off. So basically, 1, 2, 3, and we clap.
Okay,
I like to get a little
okay.
motion into it.
Reggie run.
Get add a little, active activity to it. So like I said, we're here. So left, right, left. Let's get it, y'all.
Left, right, left.
Just warm up the ankles.
Okay.
Warm up the knees. Warm up the hip flexors. Have fun with it. If you have your own music that you like, you can also add that tempo and just have fun with it. And this is how we always normally start with our warm-ups. So then next up, what we would do, we'll just do a knee tuck, and then we kind of individualize it, so that we'll move our stuff to the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how y'all gave me these 3-pound lightweights. Okay.
So here we just keep it nice and easy. Step, tuck, step, tuck, step, tuck, step, tuck, y'all keep going. So see, you see even Vinay here behind us is still active, getting the workout. She's gonna burn the calories, even without having the items. Pick a beat of some music that you like, they have a good time.
So this is like cardio and a little strength and stretching in here.
Yep, a little hip-based exercise. So even if you want to, depending on the tempo of the music, your level, you can always go faster to the tempo, but with the same steps. One of my favorites would go, so that on, off like we did earlier, then we add that jumping jack. So 1, 2. And even for my ladies that have to modify, we can do here. So 1, 2. And I'll have Vinay show them my modification. So y'all ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, on and off. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands up. Hands up. Good.
Okay. That wasn't bad at all.
There you go, Jeff.
Okay.
Get it. Good. Like I said, even if you modify it, everybody can't jump, step it out.
Yeah, just make sure you got that good sports bra on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So even there. So next, what we'll do is we'll take it to the upper body. So we'll use our dumbbells next.
Okay.
And basically kind of just building up on what we just did earlier. So here, like I said, when we started earlier with the Reggie runs and the on and offs. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, jab, jab.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, to the left.
Jab
Good. To
and
the right.
jab.
It's like our cardio, and we're toning simultaneous. Very structured. So we don't want to just lose the weight. We want to lose the weight. We want to tone the body at the same time. You're getting the best of both worlds. You don't have to split it up. And, some of us don't have like an hour, 2 hours to work out.
We surely don't.
So that's why we need like that 10, 15-minute workout, which we have plenty of.
Okay.
Let me show y'all next. So again, we're talking about toning and working out. So same thing. Like I said, we did the step earlier. Step, jab, off. Step, jab.
Okay.
Right,
Be
good.
taking it up a
So
notch.
3,
All right.
2, 1. Let's get it, y'all. Step, left.
Step.
Good. Right
Okay.
arm. Step, right arm. Good work, y'all.
Okay.
Step, left arm.
I do
Good.
feel that in my shoulders.
Yep. Shoulders. You got to stabilize with the core. So it's like full body to a certain extent, even though, you're not doing a burpee and something like that or lifting some heavy weights, but for the average person who has 15 minutes, great workouts to do and do it here. So
I like that 15 minutes, Reg. That
Now,
sounds so good.
I'm gonna show you something next. It's one of my favorites. I like it because I know for women, they want to tone 2 things, the thighs and the arms.
Yes.
Okay? So what we do is we do what we call a squat walk into a tricep extension. So we'll keep the dumbbells here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, up, down, up. There you go. So 1, 2. You kind of squat when you go on, down,
I see you.
up. That's arms.
Okay.
So legs, arms. Good. Let's do it, y'all.
Okay.
Left, right. Bend those knees good.
I love it.
Down.
We need to go on this.
You may do 10 to 15 of those, y'all. Like I said, you don't even need a stepper. If y'all have just some water bottles, something at home, y'all will be great.
Okay. All right.
So cool. Let's take it to the lower body. Even if y'all don't have the resistance bands like we do, even just the motions will get those legs fired up. We're going to put the band above our knees, okay? Again, so like kind of like we did earlier, just like I said, building upon it, not making it too complicated, but having fun with it. So we're here like we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, out, twice.
Okay, this looks like I need a little coordination. Let me make sure.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Okay.
I'm one of the most uncoordinated people. These are coordinated people behind me. So I figure if I can do it, we got this.
Okay,
Yeah?
all right, you got me.
4, 3, 2, left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Reg.
There we go.
What's the setting on this? It's like, y'all got it on.
You got to blame my daughter. She's the one who tightened them up for you.
Okay.
Good. Yep.
That is, I'm feeling
see-
that all in my
And see that?
thighs.
Yeah, and that's
Yes.
awesome. So now, like I I said, one thing, we're simultaneously burning the calories while building and toning at the same time. Those 4 to 6 exercises we just did, if you repeat that 3 to 4 times, that's 15 minutes and you have a great full body workout.
Well, let's finish off with one of these moves.
Okay, so we do, like I said, 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna work on kicking it back. The gluteus maximus, you know, so step back, step back.
Ooh, you really
1,
got it on.
2, 3, 4, step back.
Step back. Okay, where can people find the rest of these workouts?
Okay, you always go on my social media platforms, Reggie C Fitness, website, Reggie C Fitness. We have a subscription that anybody and everybody can do from anywhere, from our step subscription to our at-home subscription, and many, many more. We're getting ready to deliver a lot more coming up next year.
Okay, burn guaranteed.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. All right, thank y'all, ladies. I mean, y'all can keep going if y'all want. But we're going to send it to a commercial break. We'll be back after this. Okay, we're cooling down this Feel Good Friday. Reggie C, what is your best advice for people who want to feel good and start their fitness journey?
My best advice is just start and know it's you versus you every day. We see a lot of influences from like social media, other outside influences from people we may know personally. But at the end of the day, you have to take your journey at your own pace and just do it for you and stay consistent. As long as you stay consistent and committed, it doesn't matter, you know, how things waver, you know, have good or bad days. Just keep going and focus on you, and I promise you'll become the next best version of you.
Woo! I love that. Definitely making us feel good. Stay consistent. Do it at your own pace. And guys, we will see you on the next Chatting with Chelsea. Keep the workouts going. Let us know how it's doing for you on Chelsea Show 5 on social media.